Good afternoon, boys and girls. How are you today? Today is Monday, the first school day of the week, and I am dying to hear what you all got up to over the weekend. It was such a beautiful weekend with gorgeous weather. Yesterday, I went for a walk up a hill, and at the very top of the hill, I had a picnic. And then when I got home, I didn't want to be indoors because it was too nice, so I got on my bike and I went for a cycle. And then I got back and it was just about bedtime. So I had to go straight to bed. I got back at 8 o'clock. Can you believe that? So late. So I'm wondering what you guys got up to yesterday and on Saturday. Did you have fun? Maybe you could tell me in an email or maybe on the phone this week when I ring you guys. I'll be ringing all the children in the morning class and the afternoon. So it will take Grania a long time to get through those phone calls, but I'm really looking forward to talking to all of you. So today we are going to read another Mr. Men book. This is the last week we're reading these books, and on Monday, next Monday, I'll be choosing some new stories. So this is what we're reading today. It's Mr. Cool, and he's blue, and he's shaped like a triangle. Well done. Excellent. Let's see what this story is all about. Poor Jack Robinson wasn't feeling very well. He had been in bed for days and he had to stay in bed until he was better. I'm bored, he huffed. I wish I could go outside and play with my friends. There he is in bed. He has a sad face like this. And he has red dots all over his face. They look quite sore. Poor Jack Robinson. Suddenly, a blue blur shot in through the open window. It looped the loop around the light in the ceiling, and a small blue figure wearing a hat landed on the end of Jack's bed. What? Cool, said Jack. That's me, Mr. Cool, said Mr. Cool. Cool, repeated Jack. Look, Jack isn't sad anymore. He's smiling because Mr. Cool has come to visit him. You look a bit bored, said Mr. Cool. I thought we could go and have some fun. I wish I could, said Jack, but I'm not allowed out of bed. I think we could make an exception just this once, said Mr. Cool, and he clicked his fingers. Click. The next instant, Jack found himself sitting in the cockpit of a jet aeroplane. Why don't you take it out for a spin, suggested Mr. Cool. What? Can I really fly it? Said Jack. Sure you can, said Mr. Cool. It's easy. He's going to be allowed to drive it. I can't believe it. So Jack flew the jet plane out across the Atlantic Ocean and back. There he is going super fast, like we go in the yard when we're running. Super, super fast. That was cool, cried Jack, when they were back on the ground. Thanks, Mr. Cool. We haven't finished yet, said Mr. Cool, and he clicked his fingers again. Jack is so much happier. It's nice when people cheer up people that are sick, isn't it? Jack heard a crowd roar. He was at a football game. But he wasn't sitting in the crowd. He was on the bench with the other players, and he was even wearing the team strip. He's shocked. Quick, said Mr. Cool. The manager wants you to go on. He wants me to play, said Jack incredulously. But they're Capital United. He can't believe he's allowed to go on the pitch and play football with them. And you'll never guess what? Jack scored the winning goal. Wow, that was so cool, said Jack. As Jack walked off the pitch, Mr. Cool clicked his fingers and whisked them away. to climb the tallest tree in the world. He clicked his fingers again, and before you could say Jack Robinson, they were standing on top of a mountain. "Where are we?" called Jack over the noise of the wind. "Mount Everest," said Mr. Cool. "How cool! What are we doing here?" shouted Jack. "Sleighing," said Mr. Cool. "Let's go." Jack and Mr. Cool slid from the very top to the very bottom of Mount Everest. There it is. "That was the coolest thing ever," cried Jack. "It was more like the coldest," stuttered Mr. Cool. For the final time that day, Mr. Cool clicked his fingers. I wonder where they're going to go this time. It's so exciting that Mr. Cool cheered him up and brought him to all these cool places. In an instant, Jack found himself back in his bedroom. "Thank you so much, Mr. Cool," said Jack. "That was..." Look at his face. Jack Robinson's face. What's different about it? You're right, he doesn't have his red spots anymore. Maybe that adventure made him better. "Amazing!" laughed Mr. Cool. "Well, I'll be off," said Mr. Cool. "But there's one more thing, Jack. Have a look in the mirror." With this, Mr. Cool shot out through the open window. And when Jack looks in the mirror, we know what he's going to see. Jack went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. "Cool," said Jack when he saw himself. And why do you think Jack was so pleased? That's right, because all his spots were gone. Jack was better. Yay! I wonder, on which page did Jack get better? Let's look back. Was he better? Oh, when he was out in the snow, he was better. Let's look before here. Let me see. Oh, that was when he was better, because the time before that, when he was sleighing, he still had the red dots. Now, boys and girls, our rhyme today is "Wind the Bobbin Up." So I'll count to 3 and then let's sing it together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3, and place them gently on your knee. Boys and girls, that was brilliant. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you tomorrow.